AM Podcast Network presentation, Real One.
I listen to it at night, in the morning, at work, at school, everywhere I go.
Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Blue Collar Review. As always, we're your hosts,
Josh
and Ryan. Episode 30.
Woohoo!
Isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. Had to think about that for a second because we did the same thing last week.
Yes, we did. We're at 30.
Yeah. You did almost an Aaron Rodgers celebration.
I
right
did.
There. Speaking of which, tomorrow,
It is
8:30 p.m.
8:30. I'm going to be in a food coma.
I'm not. I'm going to be too pumped up. I'm going to be watching this damn game tomorrow.
Are they playing at Lambeau?
No. Yeah, at Lambeau.
Ah, crap.
Yeah. Jay Cutler has a horrible record there, by the way.
I don't think he's won there.
I don't think he has. But it apparently doesn't matter. The Lions haven't won there since 1991, and they won there this year.
That's true.
Because I don't know what happened.
The Vikings are the number one team in our division.
Not anymore. Packers just won against them, which technically tied them, but put the Packers in the ahead of them because that was the tiebreaker. And they won at Minnesota.
Well, whatever.
So the Packers are actually playing well again.
Of course they are. They suck. They suck. They suck. Right before the Bears play, and they get good.
Yep. Hey, I have a theory. Did you watch any of their games recently? Well, something's been up. They've been playing, they're just not themselves. They've acted like something's going on. Their chemistry's just not there. My theory was that somebody slept with somebody's wife. That's just my theory. I told that to Kayla, and she had no idea what I was talking about, but
Okay.
as usual.
So there's the whole team?
My thing, well, I think that what it did was, I think somebody slept with somebody's wife, and then heads started butting, and it just went south from there. Josh is taking off all the keys.
Oh.
That's what you just heard.
So much better.
Why did you? How long have you been sitting here?
I was been playing Fallout since I got off work, so like 3 hours.
Grief. Oh, alright. So, we did have a chance to actually watch some movies this week.
We did.
I know last week we really didn't have anything. It was just kind of us bullshitting for a while. Which, that's what, we enjoy doing that anyways.
Yes.
But this week we did get some good reviews in. Some of the big movies.
Yeah.
I was disappointed. Josh wasn't.
I liked it. I thought it was good.
But, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and, I'll do this at the beginning. I'll remember to do this at the beginning this time. Go check us out at the AM Podcast Network. That is our host network, ampodcastnetwork.com. Go check out all the awesome shows we got over there. Vince Wild Show. We got Chance and Nabe. The Stories. Earth Collective. There's all kinds of crap now. We've got tons of shows. We got some partners in podcasting. Some pips. Some Pip Boys. Oh, yeah. We got Pip Boys.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Went there.
Yeah, I did. That happened. That happened. So, go check us out on there. And also, go check us out at Twitter, at BCR Podcast. Let us know what you think. Give us, I don't know, give some information to work with here. If you want us to watch a movie and talk about it, we'll be more than happy to oblige.
Yes.
So, alright, we'll jump into our recommendations for the week. Mine is a movie that Josh got mad that I picked.
I'm so mad.
I think 2 or 3 weeks in a row I've picked one, and you go,
I'm like,
damn it!
I'm like, that's a good one.
Mine is a movie called The Road, starring Viggo Mortensen and some kid.
Yeah.
I don't know. But the movie it's perfect since we're playing Fallout.
Mm-hmm.
It's Fallout the movie. It's
Close.
Viggo Mortensen plays a guy who, it's the post-apocalyptic world. There's been a nuclear fallout. Is that what happened? Or is it just a fallout?
I think it's just just the
I don't think they addressed that.
Fell apart, yeah.
It's a post-apocalyptic world, and it's not like in a desert like Mad Max type deal. It's a realistic type of deal.
It's almost like the world of like The Walking Dead, but no zombies.
Yeah, it's just a barren land
like,
of something has happened, but the people who are left are kind of scavengers, survivors, and it's Viggo Mortensen and his son. And the movie is about them surviving, trying to make it to the West Coast.
Yep.
To where he's supposed to meet somebody. And it's exactly what you would expect in a post-apocalyptic world. Shit hits the fan badly.
But it's good. It really touches on that, like, trying to keep your kids...
Yeah.
You know...
That terrible idea.
Keep them innocent in a world where there's no innocence left.
And it's just like Fallout in the sense of every single person that is not you tries to kill you.
Yeah.
That is the general idea. In that world, everyone that's not you wants to kill you.
Yeah. It's a really good movie.
It is. It's very dramatic. It's got some action in it. It's got... Just it makes your feels come alive.
Mm-hmm.
So much feels.
Yeah. Really good movie.
Really good. The ending kind of catches you by surprise.
Yeah.
It is based off a book, which I've never read.
Yeah.
But it's there.
But yeah, so go check it out.
Rated R for, I think, language and violence. I don't know if there's much else.
I don't think so.
But, like, it also addresses the fact...
What happened to Viggo Mortensen?
I don't know.
He hasn't really had anything in a while.
I don't know, but there's a fire truck or ambulance that just went up the street behind you because I saw
good.
the red lights there.
Oh, good.
I don't know. He did something somewhat recently, and I can't remember what. But
you know who he reminds me a lot of, or he even looks a lot like? Rick. No?
He's much older. Have you seen Eastern Promises? Which is a great movie. He plays the Russian mafia guy. If you haven't, though, you need to see that
What's
movie.
the one where he has sex on the stairs?
That might be A History of Violence.
That's A History of Violence, yeah. Close to that, though, I'm sure.
You need to know...
No?
Eastern Promises is a very intense movie. And he's a Russian mafia, and it's like the Russian mafia war type deal.
Oh.
It's nuts, and it's amazing. He plays a great character.
Yeah, he's a good actor.
Yeah.
Hidalgo. It's one of my favorite movies.
There you go.
It really is a good movie.
Are we just going to leave off Lord of the Rings?
And, well, I mean, besides the iconic...
The known.
Besides the iconic Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
But, I don't remember what my recommendation was.
You already forgot?
What did we decide it was?
What did we decide that yours?
Yes.
I
don't know what that.
I don't either.
I don't know what that word is.
Oh, that's supposed to be a J. It's the movie over here, Josh.
Oh, Jingle All the Way.
There you go.
Just for the holidays, I figured I would do a holiday movie that I don't know if I don't know. It doesn't get a lot of attention on like the Christmas like channels and that kind of thing, but it's Jingle All the Way, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger when he was still trying to do family movies in between being overly violent in regular movies.
Yeah, that's more of his. That was him and Sinbad.
Yes, when Sinbad was relevant.
Yep.
And a household name.
I'm trying to think, what was that? He made that at the same time as another movie that was a family one, and I can't remember what it was.
Who Arnold or
yeah,
Sinbad?
Yeah, Arnold. Sinbad didn't do a whole lot there.
No.
He had his little peak, and then it was kind of over.
Yeah.
Did you ever see House Guest, by the way? That actually is a funny movie.
House Guest? I don't know.
What are you thinking of?
Yes. I'm thinking of
House Arrest.
The one where he's like the Secret Service.
That's First Kid.
First Kid.
That's a good one too.
That one's pretty funny.
I watched it again, and it's okay.
Oh, okay.
It's not terrible at least, but it's okay. It had Jonathan Taylor, or not John, the guy who played Brad on Home Improvement, the older brother.
Yeah.
Because remember, he's the bully.
Yeah.
That he punches in the face.
But anyway,
so badass.
Jingle All the Way, Christmas movie. Arnold Schwarzenegger plays a dad who waits to the last minute to find the #1 action figure toy.
The toy of the year.
The toy of the year.
Which I don't think actually happens in real life. Because you always see it in movies. Doesn't really happen.
Yeah. So he's trying to find this toy, and he goes to great lengths.
Yes.
To find this toy.
Because his wife told him to get it at the beginning of the year, and he forgot.
Yeah.
As normal.
Yes. And so the chaos ensues.
Yeah.
And his story intertwines with Sinbad, who's in the same boat. And it's a good little Christmas movie.
Oh yeah. It's a family Christmas movie with some twists and turns.
I mean, there's
some laughs and some tears.
So
Arnold Schwarzenegger punches a reindeer in the face.
Yep.
Couple classic.
Couple Santa Clauses.
Yeah. A big one and a
very
little one.
big one, yeah.
And a very little one.
Yep. So, like I said, it's a funny movie.
Hey, your boy's Turbo Man. That's the educational version.
That's right.
Oh, so, that's Jim Belushi. Yeah.
Was that Jim Belushi?
Yep.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. But, so, go check out Jingle All the Way this holiday season.
It's on Netflix, I believe. I think it is. Did you know they made a 2? Jingle All the Way 2?
Aww.
Guess who's in it?
Larry the Cable Guy.
Yep.
Is it? Wow. Wow.
Is that
was literally,
I feel like you subliminally probably have seen that.
Maybe I have, but that was literally a guess.
Yeah, it's Larry the Cable Guy.
Wow.
I think you had to have seen
I haven't seen the movie, but I haven't watched it either. Yeah.
You had to have seen the box because it's just him in a Santa hat. It's just like the cover looks exactly like that one, but it's him.
I'm just that good.
Hey, is that what it was?
Yeah. I got the skills, man.
Oh, you got that. My bad.
ESPN.
Yeah, I've got ESPN. I don't have Cartoon Network now. Found that shit out.
What?
Yeah. Since when is Cartoon Network a silver package?
Well, you have Charter, so I don't know.
So, well, I grew up with Cartoon Network being a channel I had.
Believe me, I downgraded my DirecTV.
You don't have ESP.
And I was like, I don't have any channels, so I had to re-up.
Oh, did you?
I did. But I actually saved $10 by adding more channels. I'm not sure how that works.
Somebody got mad at you. It's probably some promotion.
Yeah.
And in 6 months, you're screwed.
6 months I'm going to get like a $50 increase probably.
Oh, it's going to be more than that.
I'll just cancel it then.
Yeah, you're in a contract now probably.
Nah, well, whatever.
Yeah, you're screwed.
Screw it.
Congrats, you just signed up to pay more money.
Yeah, I just re-upped for like an 18-year commitment.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, man.
So,
go check out Jingle All the Way, the recommendation that Josh loved so much that he forgot.
I did. I was just showing you how much we plan these out.
Yep. Hey, we've told people we come in here with quite the open mind, and we think of most of it on the spot.
That's right. So, the big reviews that we finally got to.
This week,
we haven't done a review.
And they're both brand new movies.
Yes.
Hit the theaters this weekend.
We haven't done a review in a really long time.
It's been 2 weeks.
Well, I mean, we
just missed one episode because there was nothing good that week.
That's true. Okay.
Well, a poop movie.
It's the first time we saw 2 reviews.
I
saw 2.
You saw 2, which I feel like that's backwards. Normally it's you see 1 and I see 2.
Yeah.
But scheduling conflicts and
I finally had a day off
illnesses
during the week. It
and
was
holidays. Nice. Yeah.
It was nice. I got a lot accomplished that day.
See, like today, I would have been the one who had done that, but it would be my wife was off work, so I saw her. Okay, we're back. Sorry, we had to pause there for a second. I got a phone call from, as I was just talking about, my wife, which is odd because normally I don't get a phone call from her while we're recording, so I thought something was wrong.
No biggie.
No biggie.
Anyway, so the reviews. So we saw...
you saw 2 and I saw 1,
2, you saw
which was
1.
Backwards, what we were talking about.
But we'll do the one we both saw first.
Okay.
The big one.
The big one.
Yes. Hunger
Games.
The
big one. What's that from? Oh, shit, Josh. You better remember this.
Yeah, that's such a vague... The big one.
Yeah, said like that in the context doing what I just did. The big one. Oh, Josh.
I want to say Toy Story.
Yes.
Okay, good.
I want to say Toy Story.
I was so upset. I was like...
I want to say the correct answer.
There's so many different... The big one and the rocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Sid, which was also the guy who voiced Brink.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Disney throwback there.
Yeah. They went back to the well.
Brink.
That's such a good movie. One of my absolute favorites, okay?
I was going to say it's such a good movie.
I loved it.
It was a straight-to-TV Disney movie.
Yeah, because they made how many of those at that time? That's what they did.
They made a ton of those. Every Friday they would crank one of those
Girl
out.
of the 21st Century?
Oh.
What was the other one?
Luck of the Irish.
Luck, I like that one too.
That was a good one.
Because that was that guy.
Yeah, Smart House.
And it was the guy who was in Psych.
Yeah, he was in a bunch of those. Smart House. He was in
Smart House. But the bad guy from that is what I'm talking about. He was in Psych.
Oh, I can't remember the bad guy. I just remember that.
Yeah, did you see Psych? The TV show?
The TV show, yeah.
He's the partner who's like the straightforward cop.
Oh yeah,
that's the bad guy.
Not the black one, or
not the black guy. That's the buddy.
Yeah,
he's the cop, the detective. Oh shit, what's his name? I just had a brain fart because I've watched all those.
Yeah, so I haven't been dedicated to Psych, but
I like watching me some Psych.
It's a good show.
I watched that and Burn Notice all the way through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Smart House, though.
Yes.
The crazy one. He dove in through the paper hole.
He did. Let's see what else.
God, there were some good ones. I don't remember.
Yeah,
There's like the 3 or 4 good ones, and then the rest forgettable.
Yeah, not so much.
Because they played the good ones over and over. They stopped playing the other ones.
Yep.
They made a Xenon 2.
That was back when Disney,
Channel.
Disney
cared.
Channel, had stuff.
Kim Possible. What was the...
Have you seen the I don't know why this randomly popped into my head.
Okay.
Have you seen the picture of the Magic School Bus kids?
And it's Captain Planet.
And Captain Planet.
I think we've A, talked about it on the podcast, and B, I think I showed you that.
I think, you might have tagged it to me on Facebook. But I keep seeing it. I see it like once a week. Is that like a real thing?
I think it was coincidence.
They coincidentally picked the same exact gender model.
I think so.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, if not, then bravo to them for sneaking that in there and us just now catching it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I can't say for sure.
Yeah, that'd be cool, though.
That would be cool if it was
funny.
planned.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of clever.
Same person that made Magic School Bus made Captain
Now,
Planet.
that's what we should check on.
Yeah.
Who made which.
Yeah.
But...
Anyway, okay, moving on.
Right.
So, Hunger Games,
Mockingjay Part 2.
Yes.
But
the big movie that I just read recently that made $300 million.
And I don't know why. Which apparently it's also one of the worst opening box offices of the Hunger Games series.
Oh.
That's what I heard.
Well, I definitely agree that they should not have broke it down into 2 movies. Although they were able to be much more...
in-depth and
in
detailed.
depth to the book, which I read the books, so I knew what was happening. I didn't think it. Everybody told me, "Oh, it's slow, it's long-winded." Yes,
I agree.
It is a little slow, but there's so much in the book that they had to address.
But there was so much time of Katniss just standing there, not talking, not doing anything, just looking pouty. There was several of those times. You could have cut a good 20 minutes out by taking just that out.
I mean,
or just a long hug for nothing.
Yeah, well, the book is very emotional. They were trying to show you the emotion of what this girl was going through.
I don't give a shit. It's a movie. Tell me what I need to know and move on.
But I liked it. Sarah liked it. She read the books as well.
Me and Kayla both did not like it.
So... I guess if there's only 1 or 2 parts that I was like, I don't remember that in the book, but usually that happens the whole time. So
okay, here's my question. Since kind of spoiler, not really though. Since Philip Seymour Hoffman is dead,
yes,
the part where Woody Harrelson is reading that letter to her.
That was
he supposed to read it? And he that was my guess.
That was
he was supposed to tell her that
he was supposed to meet with her.
I told Kayla
and he gets elected as the president.
Yeah. Well, they said he did.
Yeah, but
they said he did. Yeah.
And it showed. Did you see that weird picture of him in the background? You can tell that it was not really.
But
him
I told Kayla,
there.
I said, I guarantee you, he was supposed to read that or say that. And he couldn't.
And I'm surprised they didn't put in memory of
Yeah, well, maybe they did on the last one and we missed it.
Oh, okay.
Because
he died quite a long time ago.
Yeah, it was several years ago now.
Yeah, or maybe 1 or 2 years, but
yeah, maybe more than one.
So in the book, it was definitely there was an interaction because
that's what I thought.
Because he knew about the
whole ordeal,
the situation. No, I'm not going to try to give everything away. He knew about what was going on. And was like, you don't
and see, with
disappoint.
Going into this movie, with the way part 1 was, she fired 1 arrow, and this one was supposed to be the more actiony one. So I went into it expecting it to be all out,
Legolas,
out, balls to the wall, arrows flying.
She's not Robin Hood meets Legolas. I mean, it's.
But I was explained that this was the war version of it, so I was like, yes, this is gonna be awesome. My hopes were crushed.
Well, she fired her arrow more than once?
More than once, but it wasn't like they built it up to me.
It's an emotional journey through a woman's eye. That is the one thing I didn't like about the book. Is like,
I don't give a shit. I want to. That's not the way it was commercialized. Yeah, they made it out like it was going to be balls to the wall, just fighting and revolution. Not standing there in silence, hugging people. That was more of the movie than this.
One time.
No, it did not.
It happened.
That happened.
It happened a couple times. There was more arrow shot than there were hugs.
I don't know. We could probably. That's probably a valid count. Can we check that? Is there anybody out here with that much time that can check that? Because I want to know.
Yeah.
Arrows counted or arrows shot against hugs. Because there's a lot of each.
It's true.
That's a valid. Like, I'm thinking about that. That's a valid number. I think you got some competition there, Josh.
Anyway, I liked it. If you've read the books, if you've watched all the other ones, it's worth seeing. It really is. It's a good movie. It's a good blockbuster, whatever. So,
I just wasn't impressed. I was very disappointed.
Yeah.
Two of the best parts of the movie were not in the actual movie. It was right before the movie started. Like, it was, the trailers were going, and you know how between each trailer there's like a 5-minute or 5-second silence where it's switching over?
Yeah.
Well, somehow, like, this guy timed it perfect. I don't think he did it on purpose because it sounded like a complete idiot.
Yeah.
He was sitting a seat or two behind us, and as soon as one trailer ended, we hear the words, "So this is the last movie, right?" And we just, my wife and I both just lost it because it was just, the context of it, we just couldn't help it. And then I had two older females sitting beside me who must have thought they were professional commentators.
Oh.
Oh, oh, I wouldn't trust him either. Oh, no. Oh, I'd do that too. Yep. Oh,
nope.
Good. Yeah, imagine sitting through a movie with that.
Yeah, that would be a little annoying.
Yeah, just a hair. Like the first time where this isn't really much of a spoiler, but it's part of the movie. The first time where PETA's with them and she's laying awake there, and it's like the first time the lady just, "Oh, I wouldn't sleep either." I was like, "Dear Lord, I'm just gonna." Oh man.
Yeah,
but it was entertaining. That was part of my entertainment. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that I don't know. I don't think I would be able to contain myself.
And it was a lady who was easily in her 40s with another lady in her 40s. Drove me
Girls'
nuts.
Night.
Yeah. They're seeing like a teenage to early 20s movie.
My mom went with me and Sarah to see it.
Okay.
She read the books too. So,
well, I'm just saying that drives me absolutely bonkers. I don't talk during. I am a silent person during movies. That drives me absolutely nuts.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry you did not enjoy.
And then a 16-year-old twat behind me kicked my seat every 15 minutes. And I got to the point where every time, as soon as I would feel a foot near my seat, I would rock back as hard as I could and hope to hit her foot. Like, just hope.
Just crush it.
I had a bad time at that
movie.
See,
I think that's...
Nope, I don't think it did.
I
think the actual movie wasn't that good.
No.
And then that just made it worse.
Alright. Well, we have a split decision
We
again.
do. So
I liked it.
Disappointed.
You know, I mean, I wasn't blown away. It's not like, you know, I gotta go see it again.
It wasn't like the Avengers where I saw it 3 or 4 times in theaters.
Yeah, no. But I liked it. I recommend it. If you've seen all the other ones, you should see this one.
I just didn't. I got disappointed. To me, it's a red box. I'm not... did not care for it.
Yeah, well, fine.
I don't know. Just one of those things, man.
So next on the big reviews is a movie that I went and saw.
There's one more thing I was going to talk to you about and ask you about, and I'm trying to think of what it was.
No, but...
Oh, I tried to guess the ending to the movie, and the way I thought it was going to end, which, once again, I'm not really going to spoil it because I'm going to tell you what didn't happen. I thought they were going to Romeo and Juliet that shit, where they're laying in the bed together, and because I was like, they both have the pill. But no. Nah.
That
would have been a better ending.
They already tried that on the first Hunger Games.
Yeah, instead of the...
ending.
now, this is a spoiler. Spoiler. Skip ahead 15 seconds. The Asian baby.
Oh, yeah, I
That's
know.
a damn Asian baby.
I noticed that, too. I really did. I was like, Sarah, that baby looks a little Asian.
That baby looks at her like, what the fuck are you talking about? Because its face is just blank as she's talking.
Well, Asian babies are more calm, apparently.
Yeah, I guess.
So.
Okay. But,
yeah,
that was my projected ending.
I noticed that as well. I was like, that baby looks awful Asian.
Yeah.
Anyway, maybe they adopted. You don't know. You don't know.
Did you read the book?
Yeah.
Yeah, did they adopt?
They didn't specify.
No.
They didn't say the baby.
They didn't specify.
They didn't describe what the baby looked like in the whatever the ending of the book's called.
What do you mean?
They have it's not like it's like
the prologue.
That's before the epilogue.
Epilogue
is the ending.
Okay.
Anyway, so the night before, fantastic movie.
I really want to see this movie.
It was. I mean, okay, let me back up. I mean, it's not, cinema gold by any means.
But is it better than Interview and This Is the End? Because those were their two most recent ones.
Yes, it is much better than it is much better than The End.
This Is the End?
This Is the End. I would say it's on par with The Interview, and there's a lot of cameos in this movie, including Kim Jong-un, the guy that played Kim Jong-un. And James Franco's in this movie as well as a cameo. But this movie, I feel like they took all of their favorite Christmas movies and, covered them in cuss words and drugs and then, snorted them and made this movie.
Did you see those three guys on Sports Center?
Uh-uh.
They were all three on Sports Center one morning, and they did, trivia.
Uh-huh.
And it was funny because... you would think, being on SportsCenter, they would, kind of censor themselves.
Yeah.
They didn't.
Oh, good.
And that they would act accordingly.
Yeah.
They didn't.
Good.
They were all just standing there talking shit to each other and cussing and just... it was hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah. I watched a couple little, behind-the-scenes, making of and stuff like that, and it was... I mean, they had... those three really did have a lot of good chemistry.
Yeah.
So the premise is that one of the friends... Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character, his parents died on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
And so his two friends didn't want him to be alone on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, so they started this tradition where they go out and party and get drunk and do all kinds of crazy stuff. And they did this every year until they became adults. Well, Joseph Gordon-Levitt didn't want to let that go, but his two friends, are moving on, so this is the last one.
Yeah.
And
go out with a bang.
And believe it or not, there is deep under the profanity and the graphic nudity.
There's heartfelt moments.
There is a very good Christmas movie here. I mean, it really is. And I think Seth Rogen has been made fun of enough for his terrible laugh that he didn't overly laugh in this movie.
Well, if you remember at the very, very beginning, which I just rewatched This Is the End, so that's the only reason I remember this. At the very beginning of that movie, he's walking through the airport, and a guy is like, Seth Rogen, laugh, do your laugh for me, do your laugh.
Yeah,
and he's like,
I think he finally realizes how stupid his laugh is, because it doesn't bother me like normal Seth Rogen movies do. So, but yeah, it's really funny. Like I said, there's a Scrooge story. There's Home Alone. Seth Rogen, he even does the iconic hands to the face. It's so
that's
funny.
In the trailer too.
It's so funny. Like I said, Scrooge, Home Alone. What's the one with they go the back in time? It's the iconic.
Oh, Wonderful Life.
Wonderful Life. It has a little bit of a Wonderful Life thrown in there, but like I said, it's covered in drugs and profanity and penises. That it's funny.
Everything the good Christmas
it's really
spirit
funny.
needs.
And there's a scene where they're having Christmas dinner, and like the
Don't
mom.
spoil it
you
for
know,
me, Josh.
it's really funny.
I want to
It's
see this movie.
it's really good. I really enjoyed it. Sarah loved it. So I mean, it's not overly like
not too bad,
but
it's bad.
I mean, like it's funny and it
earns its R rating.
Yeah, I really liked it. It's by far my favorite Seth Rogen like produced movie.
Pineapple Express.
I would say it's right up there with it.
Really?
Yeah,
because Pineapple Express is very classic.
It's such a different holiday movie.
Yeah.
You know, like I feel like I would add this to my list of holiday movies that I have to watch.
Well, we are doing a Christmas episode, so hang on to that.
Every year, I always watch Elf and Christmas Vacation, and I'm going to throw This Is the Night Before in on that list.
I am the firm believer. I've had arguments and disputes in my household about it.
Mm-hmm. On
Christmas Day, starting at 8 p.m. on Christmas Eve, you watch A Christmas Story for 24 fucking hours straight. My TV does not leave TBS for 24 hours.
Well, I hate A Christmas Story. I really don't like it. I watch it once. Eyes twitching. You gonna come across this table at me? But yeah, I
gotta be kidding me, Josh.
I mean, I like it. Maybe not 24 hours straight worthy. Like on a continuous loop.
Yeah.
Why?
Because they do. It's tradition, Josh. Do you know how long they've done that?
You'll shoot your eye out. No, that's dumb. I mean, I like it. It's a good movie. Fudge. You know.
God, I'm upset right now.
I'm sorry. But yes, The Night Before, really good, really funny. Like I said, it's not a Leonardo DiCaprio movie. I mean, you're not in for like an Oscar performance by anybody, but it's very funny.
But it's a good movie.
Yes,
it's a good comedy.
It is a nice change for
stereotypical Christmas
Christmas movies. One scene though, they did play, and I try to do both sides. I try to say all the good stuff and all the bad stuff. I will say they did play the characters like stereotype cards a lot. Like Seth Rogen's Jewish.
Which, of course,
they continuously...
The whole trailer is him wearing the Jewish sweater.
Yeah, they continue to play the Jewish card, be it some of them were extremely funny. Like, he is stoned out of his mind, and he ends up...
Don't ruin it for me, Josh.
You saw this in the trailer.
Okay.
He ends up in Midnight Mast, a Catholic church.
Wait, Midnight what?
Midnight Mass.
Okay.
I did say
Mass.
I did say Mass.
Are they on a ship?
They did.
At midnight, they all get on a ship.
And
they stand at the mast.
They're at Midnight Mass.
This is the Midnight Mass. Cast the sails. We're spending Christmas at sea.
Sweet.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
So they're at Midnight Mass. And, he's stoned out of his mind.
Well, that's definitely going to be an episode title right there.
And, there's a lot more that you don't see in the trailer. But the trailer, he sees, like a carving of Jesus, and he's like...
He stared at
me.
He's
like, who is that? And he's like... And his wife is with him. He's like, who? And he... That guy. It's Jesus. That's Jesus?
Yeah, I really want to see this movie.
The whole. I mean, like I said, it's not just a bunch of one lines.
Hiss at kids.
It's the whole thing. Oh, it's really funny.
Which that reminds me of Tim Allen too much.
Oh, the hissing.
Jungle to Jungle.
Yeah,
he did that.
But yeah, so like I said, this is The Night Before. Really,
I really want to see it. I'm excited to see it.
It's really good. I really enjoyed it.
It's a matter of dragging Kayla to the theater at this point.
She'll like it.
Really?
Yeah, she'll like it. Sarah liked it.
See, she's got to work Friday morning, and it's her last day, or else I would say maybe Thursday night because Parker's sleeping at grandparents' house. I don't know. Maybe I can talk her into it.
It's really good. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So,
but I did just rewatch This Is the End, so I'll kind of transition to that. You've seen it.
Yeah. The first time I watched it, I hated it.
Yeah, I didn't. They don't address in the trailer what the hell's actually happening. You just think it's the end of the world, not Satan is on the world.
Yeah, like
that whole kind of took a bad turn.
But I didn't like the first time I watched
bad
it.
Turn that I was kind of like.
The first time I watched it, I didn't like it. Second time I watched it, I chuckled a couple times.
When you know what's going on.
Yeah, I was able to grasp the humor.
There are so many damn cameos that I completely forgot about.
Oh yeah,
Michael Cera does a ton of cocaine.
Yes,
his part is pretty funny.
I mean, Hermione.
Hermione just stole our shit. Danny McBride plays the worst person on the planet.
Yes.
As Danny McBride.
Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
Just
get off my dick.
Tons of it's really funny.
But no, the one thing did you remember the actual story, the underlying story from the whole movie?
Yeah, it's it's the rapture.
No, I mean the original story, the way it starts. I did not even remember that part until I rewatched it.
They're at a party for James Franco's house.
That's not the original story.
Oh.
The original story is that Jay Baruchel comes into town to hang out with Seth Rogen because he hasn't seen him in so long, and because their friendship is coming kind of to a close.
Oh.
And then he's like, oh, well, James is having a party, and he's going, I don't want to go. I really don't get along with those guys.
Yeah.
That's the whole, backstory.
So you're stuck in the middle of the rapture with people you don't really like.
And the fact that Seth Rogen and him are supposed to be the best of friends, but they've grown apart. And then towards the end there, they rekindle it. I mean, that whole thing, I completely forgot about.
But yeah.
I was just...
Oh,
and the James Franco scene where he actually is starting to get sucked up, and then he starts flipping them
all.
Yeah,
he starts like, I got
it! Suck my dick! Oh, save me! You're already in the hole, Aziz!
Yeah,
Craig Robinson's really funny in that movie.
He is, and Craig Robinson, he's either really funny or he's not funny.
Yeah, like Hot Tub Time Machine.
Hot Tub Time Machine. Oh, 2. Hot Tub Time Machine 2.
What an abomination of a movie that was.
That was so bad.
But yeah, I completely forgot about a lot of that movie.
Mm-hmm.
I guess because it was so bad.
Yeah, it was a little.
It's rough.
Yeah,
it started funny, like the whole 20 to 30 minutes of the beginning, hilarious, where it's just them all together,
like talking junk. Yeah, and I feel like that would probably is mostly improv. And
where it's just them actually like, here, you play like this, play this kind of character. Yeah. Like talking to Michael Cera, play a coked out guy who's just crazy. Okay.
So play myself?
Yeah. And Jonah Hill playing, like he's super positive. Oh, hey Jay, how are you doing? Are you doing good? Yeah, Jonah.
He gets possessed by the devil, and me and Sarah actually quote that movie all the time.
Really?
Yeah. Like when they tie him to the bed,
and
they're like, "The power of Christ compels you."
Oh, does it compel me?
Does it compel me? Me and Sarah say that all the time. Does it?
I forgot about all that. Knock it off. Cut it out.
Stop it. Yeah. So it had
the moments, but it's like I said, started out super strong, and then took a real weird turn.
Yeah,
that wasn't for the better. And the next movie I had wrote down here is because I don't know, I've been on a kick. I watched the first one while I was working out, and then really rewatched the first one again, and got Kayla to start to watch it. I don't think she cared. Second one though, you've seen it, right?
No, I have not.
You
seen
did
the
not?
Second one.
Oh. Well, the movie I'm talking about is Sin City, A Dame to Kill For.
Yeah, Sin City 2.
Sin City 2. It should have been called Sim City. Damn it. The game on the computer.
Yep. Sin
City, A Dame Who's Always Topless.
Oh.
Because I had forgot that you see Eva Green topless for probably 40 to 50% of this movie.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to watch it now. I'm gonna...
Dude, she is nude in... I would say she's nude in more of the movie than she's not.
Oh, good.
It's weird. It's kind of odd because I'd forgot that aspect of it. And I was watching it again going, man, really did not remember that part. Okay.
All right.
But once again, it's got Joseph Gordon-Levitt It's got Jessica. It's got a bunch of big name people.
Yeah, I think it's all big name people from the first one that they didn't die in the first one.
Or in real life. Michael Clark Duncan.
Oh.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. But, some of it takes place before the first one. It's really odd in some of that. Some of it takes place before, and then some of it takes place after.
I've wanted to see it. I like the first one.
It's at the library. Because that's where I got it from.
Oh, okay.
I'll take it out. I've got it until Saturday. But I don't think I can get it.
Okay, I can
go get it.
I can get it from the movie store.
The movie store?
The family video.
That place. That movie store.
Movie store.
Yeah, I mean, it's worth watching because the first one's so good. This one's still good. It's not as good. Mm-hmm. But there's different stories in this one. Josh Brolin's in it. Mm-hmm. I always forget about him, too. Mm-hmm. Joseph Gordon-Levitt has a weird story that's...
Mickey Rourke.
Man, I forgot how weird he looks in this one.
Yeah, he's...
No, I'm talking about between the first and second one.
Yeah.
I know he looks weird. I get that part. But between the first and second one, you can tell it's 10 years apart.
Yeah.
He looks rough in the second one.
Even
his hair is even jacked up. Like, I'm pretty sure it's a wig, and it still looks bad.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Well, he looks a little rough. In
after
real
that
life,
car accident too, especially it was woo. But I enjoyed Sin City, A Dame to Kill For. I enjoyed it, but at the same time, it's a very artistic type of movie. Mm-hmm. It's set a very certain way, and that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
If you like Eva Green nudity, that's the movie for you. There you go.
So
today. Was it today? Or was it yesterday?
I think I don't know. I'm not sure.
I got it today,
but it's becoming a
it's
thing
today. Up.
Today, the Civil War trailer,
Captain America: Civil War.
Yes, Captain America,
not Gettysburg.
Civil War trailer.
Yes,
was released. I didn't think they were going to do that until
because they
Star
said
Wars.
It was supposed to be
maybe
on Star
it'll
Wars.
Be a different one for Star Wars.
Maybe they meant the first theatrical trailer is going to be on Star Wars.
Yeah.
Or some a-hole accidentally leaked it, and his ass is fired.
Either way, I'm glad that my eyes got to view this.
I don't know, though. I wanted the first time to be on the big screen.
Yeah, but now we can watch it. But now we can watch it more often.
In 3D, though.
Yeah.
On the big D. 3D. Wouldn't... Oh, that would have been better. But, yeah, the Captain America Civil War trailer was released today or yesterday.
Yes.
One of the two.
And there's so much stuff in this trailer.
So good.
In this trailer.
Now, that article you posted online addressed one good point that I'm glad I saw because it made me think, too. They are very much addressing the fact that it is still a Captain America titled movie. Mm-hmm. It's almost like the entire thing is told from his side.
Yes.
At least that's the way the trailer is.
Yeah, that is very true. I noticed that as well. It's definitely not like
in the middle. It's not neutral.
Yeah,
it's almost like you're siding with Captain America. Damn it.
Yeah,
Anybody who doesn't know the story of Civil War, after all this shit has gone wrong with superheroes, and there's one more event that I don't want to spoil it because it's going to happen, where the government then decides, along with Tony Stark, that all heroes need to be registered with the government. Mm-hmm. There's the Hero Registration Act.
Yes, and I love the fact that in the trailer, the person who's enforcing it is General Ross.
Yep.
And I'm like, sweet.
Tie it in.
Bring it
back.
Bring it back around. That's awesome. But yes, so
the Hero Registration Act is supposed to take effect to where every single superhero on the planet is supposed to be registered with the government so that they know who your secret identity is and they know everything about you.
Yeah, they know your powers and more importantly, they know your weakness.
Yes.
To stop you if you decide.
To be able to stop you and fix anything you do wrong.
Yeah.
Or stop you if they think you're going to be wrong.
Yes. So
what happens is Tony Stark is with the registration. He's on board with it because everybody already knows who he is.
He doesn't have a secret identity. He
announced his shit on the news.
I
am Iron Man. Well, okay.
All right, there we go.
He doesn't get the secret part.
No. But there's
Captain America shouldn't give a crap either.
Yeah, he doesn't really have a secret identity.
When you think about it, technically he shouldn't care.
Yeah, there's a museum with his real name
where he freaks a kid out
all over it. Yeah. Huh. Good point.
However, I see he's fighting for the fact that it's wrong.
Yes.
Captain America's viewpoint is they shouldn't have to be registered because they're doing what's right.
Yeah. Now, this is the comic book storyline.
Yeah, the movie probably will change.
We're not sure exactly because the trailer is only 2 minutes long.
Yeah.
But
it'll probably be tweaked a little bit
because it looks more. I don't know what the whole Bucky thing is.
Yeah, because at that point, no, that's actually almost tying in pretty well.
Yeah, I mean it is tying into the actual source comic book, but the main conflict between Iron Man and Captain
Bucky.
America is in the trailer. It looks like it's Bucky.
Yeah.
But I don't remember that being the main problem in the comic book.
The main problem was the fact that
the registration.
Well, but the registration sprouting from those little B-list superheroes causing pretty much a nuclear explosion in Massachusetts, killing thousands.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be in this movie.
And the odd thing is, they said Spider-Man's going to be in it. They said he'll make an appearance.
Yeah.
Now they said that he's not going to have a big part, which is odd because in the main story, Spider-Man is a massive part of the story.
Yeah, he's the one they're fighting over to get on their side.
At one point they're fighting over Spider-Man, and he sides with Tony Stark and then flips to Captain America once he realizes the whole shit's going wrong.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's going to happen.
No.
I think that's going to be overlooked.
I think they're using Bucky as the Spider-Man,
Well, I don't think that, though, because I don't think he's ever going to side with Tony Stark.
Yeah, but I'm saying, I don't know.
Because that was the big thing, is when he flipped.
Yeah.
Because everybody was like, oh, he's this person. He was announced who he was and all that stuff, and then, where's he at? He went rogue. He joined Captain America. So
yeah.
Captain America goes rogue and starts kind of like a rebellion against the Registration Act. Mm-hmm. And the thing that's going to suck is the comic had every single superhero on a side. Mm-hmm. It made every hero choose a side. Yeah. We're not going to have that in the movie. No. It's only going to be probably 10 at most.
Yeah, and that leads us into the reveal of they finally revealed him in the Marvel universe. The Black Panther.
The Black Panther
made an appearance, and he looks pretty sweet.
Yeah.
So I was glad that they didn't make him like a
little fruitcake,
weird all leather.
Nah. Well, I'm glad they didn't.
That's what I mean. I'm glad
he actually looked cool.
They made him look modern
from the 2 seconds we've seen.
Yeah, they made him look modern, and people have already done still shots of it, and
they had one that got kind of leaked from the set where he was scaling down the side of the building.
Oh,
did I ever show you that or not? No. There's one where he's in between two buildings, clawing his way, holding onto the sides as he's clawing down. They released that. Yeah. That got leaked a while back, but
so he's in it, and it showed a lot more of the original Avengers than I thought. There's a still of
Black Widow,
and Hawkeye.
I don't know if I was watching it on my phone and trying to share it with my wife. So
yeah, well, I saw a steal of his little. It's like 7 things that you noticed anyway, but
it picked up exactly where the Ant-Man teaser left off.
It did, which was cool.
Exactly, that was exact.
So I'm wondering if he'll be in it.
He probably will. He'll probably have some
make
kind
a little appearance or a reference. But the Hawk,
the
Falcon
play a big part.
Yeah, well, he's finally has a more comic book style suit. Anthony Mackie.
Yeah, no, we're gonna tie this in. He's kind of like a sidekick.
Oh
yeah.
But yes, tying it in,
playing like a sidekick role.
Yes.
So that kind of leads us. I had put it on Twitter this week that we were going to do a top 5 sidekicks, and just before the mics went hot, we decided we're not going to do a top 5.
Well, because I feel like they're going to be it's going to be the same.
It's a very similar top 5, yeah.
So we're just going to talk about...
Because there's those iconic sidekicks that we all know.
Yes, and we could be as obscure as we possibly want,
But 1 and 2 are probably going to be similar.
And you're not going to know who we're talking about.
Yeah.
So we're going to do just the most iconic sidekicks.
Yeah, we're just going to talk a little bit about sidekicks.
Yes, and why they're the best.
Yeah.
So
all right. Of course, I think it would have been my number 1. It's hard to top.
Yeah, as far as literal sidekicks go, Chewbacca.
He
he doesn't speak, but he is in a vital character.
He's just interpreted.
Yes.
They just tell you the answer to the Grommet.
Well, I don't know why. You know.
Yeah. Oh.
I can't do the Chewbacca, otherwise I would do it.
Well, it's like Han running over. Well, what do you mean you took it apart?
Yeah.
Put it back together.
Yeah, exactly. I get. You understood?
You did this now?
Yeah. You understood that? Well, it's kind of like R2-D2. How do you understand him?
At what point in time did beeps and boops become translated to human speak?
Yeah. I don't know.
Where did they teach that? Because kids get it too.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Is it kind of like the Green Lantern where it automatically
translates? Well, see, I heard or determined somewhere, if you actually pay very, very close attention, the only people who understand R2-D2 are Jedi.
Okay.
It may be a Force thing that they're able to, like, you know, use the Force to translate it. But I think Han Solo understands what R2-D2 says.
I don't know.
And I have to watch.
I think Leia does.
Well, Leia has the Force, supposedly.
That is true. But yeah, you might be right about Han.
I don't know. I'd have to really pay attention to just that part of it, but I don't know. Anyway, but Chewbacca is iconic, and then you could say R2-D2 and C-3PO are sidekicks, but you know, but Chewbacca's
he never leaves Han's
side. He's the sidekick to Han Solo.
Yeah, he's the sidekick.
Yeah. You know, and then of course
shit goes down, you want Chewie.
And then of course, in the same aspect, you got Batman and Robin.
Yeah, no, the next one, of course, is Robin.
Yeah. Which Robin though?
Well,
there's like 17.
There's 4, and they all have different things. Whereas the Dick Grayson, the original Robin, is the one that most people know, and they don't realize that that's the one they know.
Yeah.
He's the original. He grows up to be Nightwing. His parents were killed in the circus. He was an ex-acrobat, so that's where he gets all of his fighting from, is being an acrobat.
Yeah.
Granted, the original TV show, did not do him much justice of, holy cow, Batman!
Yeah.
That whole thing.
Yeah.
That doesn't really do him much justice, but he was the boy wonder who was always there by Batman's side.
Yeah. He was the original sidekick.
Yeah.
Like, he was... I don't want to say he was the first one, but I mean...
I wouldn't go that far.
He was, you know, well, the first mainstream...
Bucky might have been the first
mainstream, like...
Here is,
like,
this guy
Batman
is the
and
sidekick.
Robin. Yeah. So...
Yeah, but then, of course, you have, like you were saying, the different ones. And the other one, though, like the newest one, Damian Wayne, which is actually Batman's son, is... He loves, like, to fight. His big, he's angry.
Yeah, he likes to kill people.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a killer.
Well, he's the son of Talia al Ghul and Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, he was raised by the League of Assassins.
He's not the best person. And that's what Bruce Wayne has to fight with, is calming him down and don't do that, it's wrong. Yeah. He's trying to be a dad.
He carries a sword.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think original Robin had a sword.
He sometimes had a baton.
Yeah. So...
Man, Robin is, of course, the iconic. Yeah. He's a super iconic.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It'd be real hard to rank Batman and Robin and Han and Chewbacca.
I would personally put Chewie, just because Chewie, he's always there. He carries C-3PO on his back while trying to fight off the Empire and saving Leia. It's hard to top.
Yeah. What is in his belt thing?
I don't know.
Is it like ammo?
I don't think... Well, it's a crossbow. I don't know what he reloads with.
Yeah.
I've never seen anybody reload a
laser crossbow.
Yeah. I've never seen a laser at all.
I'm almost unlocking that on Battlefront, by the way.
Okay.
I'm close to it.
Since the last time... I've only played it once or twice since the last time we played it.
Anyway.
I don't know. That's a tough 1-2 right there, but personally, Chewie.
Yeah.
It's hard to beat. He's the most loyal. He's been beside Han when Han wasn't even there.
Yeah.
I mean...
So... Yeah. I definitely think iconic, just as far as like...
And you hear that noise, you know exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Chewie.
It's Chewbacca.
Yeah.
Like, you think Star Wars, there's 2 sounds that come to mind. The Chewbacca roar and... Well, there's 3 sounds then. The iconic Star Wars track, the Chewbacca roar, and the R2-D2, like, beeping. Yeah. So... Another iconic sidekick, which I would, alright, I want to talk about this.
Okay.
Samwise Gamgee.
Samwise Gamgee.
Yes. Is Lord of the Rings more about him?
Nah.
I feel like he is more of a hero.
He's more prevailing, almost.
Yeah, I think he's more like...
He prevails where the actual hero shits his pants.
Without him, the ring would not have made it. The story would have ended.
Oh, yeah.
So technically...
But he's the sidekick to the hero. Frodo bared... Is that a word? Is it...
Bared the burden?
Yeah.
Bore?
It's not... I don't think that's right, though.
He bore the...
That don't sound right.
He took upon... Damn it, what is happening?
I don't know.
Anyway,
what's the right English?
He bared...
I forgot how to English.
He bared the burden.
Right or not. He bared the burden of the ring. The entire 3-movie series.
So basically, Frodo carried the ring and Sam carried Frodo.
Yeah.
So technically, I think Sam...
Well, that's I guess could be the argument that Sam is more of a hero than Frodo. But at the same time, you got to remember, Frodo's supposed to be the main character because the ring was passed to him. Sam's supposed to be his buddy.
Yeah.
And he does, though, like you were saying. Sam prevails where the actual hero shits his pants.
Yeah, like
his finger gets
Sam keeps going
off
and makes Frodo come with him.
I can't carry the ring.
Sam,
so I'll carry you.
Gets like told to leave, but he doesn't. He like keeps coming.
Yeah,
and
well, he does leave for a hot second, and then he finds the bread and turns back around.
Yeah,
he actually was going to abandon him. At one point, he's like, "Well,
bitch,
fine.
I'm going back to the Shire." Yeah, I just walked 2,000 miles.
Fine, trust Monkey Man over there.
I just walked 2,000 miles and
Dude's been talking to himself. Don't know if you noticed.
I just walked 2,000 miles with no shoes on. Sure, I'll just turn around and go back. No big deal.
Yeah, there you go.
So yeah, Samwise Gamgee is a very much
it's
iconic
arguable though if he's the hero or a sidekick.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of my favorites because again I watched it again. I can't help it. Silent Bob.
Yeah,
he's Jay's right hand.
He is
without even saying but one sentence a movie. He's still a good character.
Yeah.
He's there when you need him. He's got your back.
And we looked into this and he was on a lot of lists.
Yeah.
So
because he's always there. Anytime Jay pops up, Silent Bob's right there with him. He does whatever he can for him.
Yep.
He always pulls out cool utility shit. Like the bat belt and the grappling hook. That was in 2 of them. I mean, he's a genius, but he just doesn't even speak.
Yep.
It's hard to beat him. I did watch Silent Bob again, though.
Somebody's a little partial, I think.
I love that movie.
And of course, we have Ron and Hermione.
Yeah.
From Harry Potter. They're, once again,
2 sidekicks who bang.
You can't have one.
2 sidekicks who bang each other.
Well, listen, not till the very end of the movie, and not until
I don't know. I think there was some going on there.
There was no bumping uglies during the school time. Okay,
during the school time,
they waited until they were consenting.
Summer break.
They waited until they were consenting.
That's
adults.
what I'm saying. Towards like the 4th and 5th, they start getting a little fresh with each other. And then there's the one where Ron is just making out with that chick the entire movie.
Oh yeah, Hermione's getting pissed.
Yeah, and then at the end of the movie, they're like together again. I don't get it.
It's anyway.
Okay.
Anyway,
it's such a good love story.
And then who else? Oh,
Timon and Pumbaa.
Timon and Pumbaa. They're
Hakuna Matata, motherfuckers. Oh god.
Where would Simba be without them 2?
Yeah, he'd be lost. He'd be dead in the desert.
He'd be dead in the desert. Yeah. So once
the
again,
vultures were there.
Who's the real hero? And they even saved him when they were attacking Pride Rock.
They did.
I mean,
and they were the distraction.
I used to remember that little song.
Yeah, I know.
He's something about a pig. And let's see what else we got. Oh, Goose.
Where would Maverick be without Goose? He's gonna be in the next one. I think they said he was.
Well, not Goose.
No, Iceman.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
Was I supposed to put Iceman? I think maybe. I don't know.
Goose is the sidekick.
Yeah.
Iceman's like the rival.
Yeah. Well, Goose was a sidekick too, and then poor Goose.
Poor Goose.
Maverick
pushed the limit, and his friend paid the price.
He took it to the limit, and then a little past.
Can't stop that love and feeling.
Can't. He was on the highway to the danger zone.
Oh man, we should do an episode just of song references.
Shirts off and playing volleyball and everything.
Don't Stop Believing, man.
Don't stop.
So those are just. So those are just some of the iconic.
So just a couple. Once again, to narrow that shit down is
because I mean we didn't even scratch the video game. Sidekicks,
books and TV shows.
Yeah.
TV shows, there's a billion.
Yeah,
but
too many.
And that's all movie ones. Granted, the movie Robin has never been that good either. Chris O'Donnell was 40 years old.
Yeah,
it's like a 40-year-old Robin. And he's such a whiny bitch the whole movie.
Such a whiny bitch the whole movie.
I want a car.
That movie's so bad.
I'm going solo.
I want a kiss from the poisonous.
You're just jealous. You wanted to kiss me. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yep.
You got me. Yeah. I'm Batman. Shut the hell up.
Alright, so on to the news real quick.
News. Alright, we got a little bit of news. Men in Black, the new one, they're gonna make another one. It's been announced that one of the characters is gonna be a female, like a female lead person in black. A person in black.
I'm still all for a reboot, but I swear if Will Smith isn't like Zed
something,
I'm gonna be really upset. So I'm just saying, or even Tommy Lee Jones.
Well, he can
be like in a wheelchair.
Well, he would probably.
Just put him and Will Smith up there like in a wheelchair.
They might do the way they ended the first one where he was happy with his wife or something. A man wakes up from coma.
Yeah,
he'll be that guy working at the post office again.
So I'm okay with that. They might, although Men in Black with a female lead.
It's going to be odd. Well, at the very end of the first one. That's why I said people. It'll be P.I.B.
P.I.B.
Pib. Mr. Pibb. Mr. Pibb. Oh, yeah. Which, at the end of the first one, they recruited that chick.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be Will Smith's partner.
Yeah, and they addressed that in the second one, saying that he kept neuralizing his partners.
Yeah. You ever seen the old Tremors movie?
Yeah.
Movies?
Yeah, all 17 of them?
There's 5. The 5th one is new.
Oh,
they made a 5th one.
Oh,
yeah,
good.
The first one though, the original.
The original, yeah. I've seen.
It's great.
It's one of those like.
It's funny,
classic horror.
I don't think it was supposed to be any good, but it was hilarious. It was awesome.
It wasn't supposed to be funny, but it turned out funny. Like it's one of those. Yeah.
Kevin Bacon is in talks to do the reboot for a TV show. Which, if anybody's gonna do it, it needs to be him.
Okay.
And he's got to do. Not serious, just have fun with it.
Okay. He's pretty good in that The Following.
Yeah, he's pretty wild in that. I've only seen
I saw
the first
I saw most of the first
8 or 9 episodes, yeah.
And then I haven't watched it really since cuz I didn't really those kind of shows,
they're repetitive as shit.
Well, the first season is so good and then the bad guy dies and then they keep bringing him back for the
Well, Josh,
yeah,
thank you.
Well, you knew what was going to happen.
I thought he was still alive.
Well, he is, technically, because they keep bringing him... Anyway, sorry. Moving on.
Damn it.
Sorry.
Okay, I told you before the podcast, I was going to ask you about something. The next bit of news was Ben Affleck said the DC Universe is going to be massive. This next movie is going to kind of open that door. He's saying it's going to open it up so that DC can be... I guess similar to Marvel. I guess they're trying to compare it to Marvel to where they're going to have just tons of heroes and stuff. Have you heard the theory about the new movie about who Batman actually is?
No.
That it's not Bruce Wayne?
No.
There's theories.
Okay.
Some theories here. Because you never actually hear him be called Bruce Wayne. Mm-hmm. There's talk that it could be Slade Wilson as Batman. Because apparently he did play that one time a couple times in the comics. He kind of stood in for it. Okay. They never address him as Mr. Wayne. Slade Wilson had a butler as well. And he's never called Alfred. Whenever they made Batman Begins, before they released anything about it, Liam Neeson was not billed as Ra's al Ghul because that was the spoiler to it. Like, that was the big... He's Ra's al Ghul. He was billed as some other person in IMDb before the movie came out. Mm-hmm. The same way that it's possibly being done for this one. And, of course, like, the Wayne Industries building is going down and he's getting a phone call. That he's possibly on the phone with Bruce Wayne. Like, over the whole ordeal. Yeah. He gets a piece of paper saying, "You let your family die," talking about his daughter. Slade Wilson's daughter being killed. Because Bruce Wayne never actually had family besides his parents.
Yeah, but does it say you let your daughter get killed?
It says, "You let your family die."
Yeah.
It's like actually a very, very, very long theory that it holds water.
Okay. I mean, it does.
I don't know. It's one of those things where we're not gonna know.
That would be very risky to not have Bruce Wayne play Batman.
It's risky, but it could pay off. Because one of the other things was, there's the toys have already started coming out.
Are they assuming that this is the same Batman universe that the Dark Knight and
all
stuff
tied
was?
in with Christopher Nolan's. Because apparently Christopher Nolan, I think, was called in on some of it. And this is not done yet either.
Oh, God.
You know how toys have been made already for that, and they've been sold?
Mm-hmm.
One of them was Christian Bale as Batman. Also. Like, Christian Bale's face was on a couple of the Batman toys as well.
Well, that's just...
But titled with the Batman v Superman.
Yeah, that was just Chinese people wanting to stick in the head.
That's racist.
Sticking the head on the...
Dude, that's... But... You really think they're going to make that big of a mistake?
I don't know. Supposedly, one of the toy companies released a spoiler for Star Wars already.
I don't... Yeah, I saw... I was like,
la. I was like, no.
Yeah.
Feed going up.
Yeah, I'm scrolling
away.
I don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
Don't you dare.
So...
Oh, that was frustrating. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That was infuriating.
Yeah.
But I'll send you that article.
Okay.
It holds some water.
All right.
I was wondering if you heard of that, though.
I haven't.
It kind of drove me nuts, because I was thinking...
Because, I mean, it would... I don't know. I mean...
Now, there's also the whole theory of the Joker being Tim Drake, the original second Robin.
Yeah.
Tim Drake? Was that the one that turns out to be that comes back as the Red Hood?
Yes.
Was it?
Yes.
Okay. There's theories that he's the Joker now, which that drives me nuts because you're never supposed to know who the Joker is, so there's no way that's him.
Yeah.
The Joker
and the Red Hood would be a fantastic villain for like the Batman standalone movie.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Under the Red Hood.
Yeah, it would be a great
animated movie that was fantastic.
Yeah, it'd be a really good one.
And
the game was fantastic.
Yeah, which that kind of frustrated me too, because he's the Red Hood. He's not the Arkham Knight.
Well, yeah, but he, turns
frustrating.
Yeah.
All right, we'll move on past that. I'll see. Like I said, I'm gonna send you that article.
Okay, yeah, send that.
I would look it up, but my phone's about dead.
It's fine.
Tom Cruise is in talks for a Mummy reboot.
I could see this.
I don't want to see that.
I mean, no. Believe it or not, I don't mind Tom Cruise.
I'm not a fan.
Who would you rather see? Chris Pratt be the Mummy reboot guy?
I'd rather not see a Mummy reboot. How about that?
I like the Mummy movies.
Exactly.
The Mummy movies.
The Mummy movie. Exactly.
Well,
you like
what's his name's not that
Leave
old.
him alone.
He can do it again.
Brandon Fraser.
If Harrison Ford can be Indiana Jones and Han Solo still,
there you go.
Which Jimmy Kimmel did a thing. He interviewed all the Star Wars cast, and he had Harrison Ford on there. Mm-hmm. God, he looks old.
He's getting rough.
Like, he looks so old, and they did a real funny sketch about.
We've got the solution, Josh.
Tom Cruise. Damn it, Chewbacca is like up on the roof, like jumping off, and
you know what you did, you bastard.
Yeah, and Harrison Ford's like, "Jump! Do us all a favor, you bastard! Jump off!" And I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, you know what you did.
And then
you didn't have to sleep with. Yeah.
And he embraced. They go up and he stops him from jumping off. And then
that's so funny.
And Jimmy Kimmel keeps going. They start doing humming the Star Wars theme song. And Harrison Ford leans back over the building and goes, "Shut the up!"
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was a pretty funny one. But
I don't want to see a reboot for the Mummy. I just leave it alone. Quit rebooting shit. Make new stuff.
Make a new movie. I do agree.
Make new things.
Because I don't know.
Do us all a favor. Make something new.
Maybe in a couple more years you can redo it.
Quit redoing it. Period. You're redoing Jumanji. Leave it alone.
I know. Oh God! Don't get me
quit
started
reboots. You're just gonna.
I do like the Mummy.
You're gonna hurt people's feelings. You don't have them, Josh.
I don't have them.
No.
I thought I did.
Maybe you don't VHS.
I have the dragon one, the crappy third one.
Good one.
Yeah, I have that one.
What was it? The
Dragon Emperor.
Was it?
Yeah, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor.
That was a good one.
That was a terrible one.
The next news was actually your bit of news.
Yes, they are releasing Toy Story 1, 2, and 3 on Blu-ray. Even though
excited.
I think Toy Story 3 was already on Blu-ray.
No, 1 and 3 are. 2 wasn't.
Huh. Well, they're releasing 1, 2, and 3 on Blu-ray.
Is it gonna be like a collector's edition?
I would love to have
I told Kayla that's happening if they ever make it.
Yeah, if they make like a bundle,
yeah,
I'm getting the bundle. I mean, if they don't, I'm gonna have to buy all
buy
3.
Them separate. I don't give a shit.
But I mean, a steelbook of Toy Story.
Oh, shut your mouth! Look at the salivate right here at the table.
But yes, they're releasing Toy Story. I think it's coming out on the 29th or something like 29th. I think
that's
I saw it on Best Buy, and I was looking at what movies are going to be on sale.
I hope they do it collectors.
Yeah, that would be cool in like a toy box or something.
I'm trying to think what would be it could be in the ball
or Buzz Lightyear's ship.
That'd be cool.
So, but anyway,
there's so many ideas here.
Yeah. A cowboy boot.
That would be terrible. I wouldn't want that. I was Buzz all the way. Team Buzz.
You were on Team Buzz?
Yeah.
I was on Team Group.
Can't we all be friends?
I didn't pick sides.
I was all Buzz was my favorite.
Yeah.
Which growing up now, I realize I'm more like Woody, sarcastic and
afraid of change.
I don't care about that. Just the sarcasm was when you're younger. It doesn't sink in. Mm-hmm. Now that I'm older, I'm like, oh, he's way better. He's sarcastic as shit. All this time I thought it was an act. It's the real Buzz Lightyear.
It's very true. It's a very good Woody.
I just love it.
I really want to watch it now. I really want to watch the first one now.
It's so ridiculous how much is in it. Buzz like an alien! So much sarcasm that's as a kid you don't catch. But alright.
You are a toy. You are a child's plaything. Something like that.
You are a child's plaything! You are a sad, strange little man. Scorsese is... Him and the guy who wrote The Departed are possibly going to do a Evel Knievel biopic movie. Which would be awesome.
It'd be cool. Is Evel Knievel dead?
I think so. I don't know.
I'm not sure. I know he's not doing any more stunts, but
I don't think he's capable.
I remember watching one of his stunts.
Yeah, it was like his last one.
Yeah, I think when he jumped the Grand Canyon. Yep. And I'm sure he probably broke something.
Yeah,
I don't know if he made it.
I feel like he did.
Yeah,
I remember asking my parents, like, how is he really jumping? They're like, well, it's probably like the narrow part of the Grand Canyon.
The narrowest.
the not so Grand Canyon.
Like where it starts.
Yeah.
It's like a little crack.
I did it!
Nice.
Count it!
I
remember they did a movie, like it was a TV movie. Did you ever watch that?
No.
About it?
I watched the one that like Tony Hawk and who was it? Dave Mira?
That's
was
a
BMX,
BMX guy.
They did like a tribute to Evel Knievel. Like
there was like a
show.
TV movie, and I remember watching it. It was good. I think it was good. I was a kid.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd be interested if Scorsese did it.
That'd
you know cool. Who's going to be in it?
Leonardo DiCaprio plays Evel Knievel.
There's probably no way. Well, they probably would.
To be the one Martin Scorsese film that Leonardo DiCaprio is not in.
He'll be in it. No, he'll be in it. Let's be real.
He'll be like the manager.
The last 12 Scorsese movies he's been in.
Yeah, I don't know what Leonardo is doing to Scorsese to get in his movies, but.
Well, I think that at this point he's probably just like, yeah, I gotta do it. I mean, he's them all.
Why not?
It started with what? The Aviator?
I don't know. I'm not sure which one was his first one.
Because you got, let's see, The Aviator, The Departed, Shutter Island.
Oh, that's a good one.
Wolf of Wall Street. Shit. What else he done? Only 4. I know that's not all of them. It's only 4. The other ones.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many movies. I don't know which ones Scorsese did though.
I don't know. We should look that up.
Yeah, next week.
But I feel like every single Scorsese movie lately has Leo in it.
Yeah,
so
it's a thing.
Yeah. Now this last bit of news hits home for me because I love her and I love that. Felicia Day has been announced. She's going to be in the new Mystery Science Theater 3000. MST 3K.
Okay.
You don't know what that is?
I don't.
Do you know where they take like the old movies and it's like the 5 little heads at the bottom and they're commenting over it and it's hilarious? Oh my god, Josh.
I really don't.
And Mystery Science Theater 3000 is hilarious. It's a very big cult type of deal, but it's so funny.
Okay, so they just comment during old movies?
Yeah, but they make like movies about it and stuff.
Oh.
It's so good. She's going to be in the newest ones, though, because they're doing a fan-funded one.
Okay.
I love Mystery Science Theater 3000, and I love Felicia Day.
I'm trying to think who Felicia Day is.
Jesus Christ, Josh.
I'm not good with names. What name of a movie she's been in?
And Dr. Horrible sing-along blog. She's the nerdy girl.
Oh.
She's a nerd. She's a real-life nerd. She
Yeah.
made the guild. She's the one who wrote and created the guild.
Oh, well, that's cool.
She actually played WoW, and so yeah.
Yeah.
She's a big gamer and all that good stuff, so that's why I think she's awesome. And she's nice as can be. I've met her. She's super nice.
Cool.
So,
yeah. Well, I'll have to look at.
To me, that's big
I'll have
news,
to look
Josh.
At Mystery Science Theater.
Just call it MST3K. That's so much easier.
T3K.
Mystery Science Theater 3000.
In all honesty, I thought that you just spelled Mystique really weird. I was like, Felicity Day is going to be Mystique. Sweet.
Jennifer Lawrence is out.
She's too big for her britches. We're getting
oh, good grief.
Felicity Day.
Felicia Day, who is also good grief. Yeah, Dr. Horrible is.
Gotcha.
That's Felicia Day at her peak. Oh man, you're driving a spork in your leg. So I am. But all right, that's all the news and stuff we got this week. You got anything else, Josh?
I don't.
Thanksgiving, as we're recording this, Thanksgiving's tomorrow. When this comes out, Thanksgiving will have been yesterday. So hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving and didn't
enjoy your food comas. Enjoy your food comas.
Watch some good football. I'm sure the Packers have already won by the time this airs. So
you'd have to that in, didn't you?
I'm gonna say 31-14.
I'm trying 31-14. I'm thinking like 24-21.
You are high on crack cocaine,
The
sir.
Bears win by a last-minute field goal.
You're drunk. You didn't tell me you were drinking before
So,
the podcast.
Next podcast, I'm going to try to see Creed because I really want to see it.
It does look good.
I'm a sucker for boxing movies.
Something else came out today.
Got a 9.
Something came out today.
Creed. I mean,
Nope.
Creed, it came out
Something
today.
else came out.
Oh, The Good Dinosaur?
Yes. I have a kid.
I actually wouldn't mind seeing that.
The song that's on that trailer, it's called like Crystals. You know what I'm talking about? Na 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 na. No, whoa.
I have no idea.
Well, we're going to look it up and you're going to hear it after this. And here's what you're going to be hearing because now it's going to be stuck in your head. It sounds like through the chorus they're singing, I'm drinking Crystal Light. That's not what they're singing at all, but that's exactly what it sounds like.
Great.
Whoa! Can't believe you don't know that, Josh.
I'm sorry.
But, alright, I guess that about wraps it up for the week. We're going to try to see Creed. I'm going to see, hopefully, The Night Before and hopefully Creed. I probably won't see The Good Dinosaur just yet because I'm going to be on a hunt trip.
That's right.
I leave Sunday and I come back Wednesday. So.
Well, maybe I'll see if... I want to see it, so I'll go see it. Screw it.
We'll get it figured out.
For the podcast.
Maybe we can go Wednesday night, because I come back Wednesday.
If I'm not working.
Yeah. So, alright, as always, I'm Ryan.
I'm Josh.
Got out of order there, so...
I'm Ryan.
Yeah, I'm Ryan. I'm Ron Burgundy. Alright, go watch some movies.